That kid got smoked.
My son! Where the is my son?
Well, we came up thinking he could be the shooter against, and we're all about to go guns out on her.
These mother
Ma'am! Ma'am!
Y'all like raise y'all mother.
I need your information. I'll go over there with you so she doesn't hit you or anything.
They killed my baby. I'm smoking that.
Yeah, we already put out the description. They'll get him.
Oh, shit.
Ma'am, I need to you.
When police... Hey, y'all know how hard it is to stop a mad mom that something just happened to her kid? It's damn near impossible, I ain't gonna lie. Your only choice right now is to detain her. It's to put her in handcuffs. Not because she's arrested, but she's liable to crash out any moment. I'm not gonna lie. Even on y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Police in St. Louis, Missouri are dispatched to reports of a teenager shot outside a home.
You got
expect another night of senseless violence.
She might break out the handcuffs too, Monica. That might not even work. I'm not gonna lie, but try.
But as they begin their investigation, one detail changes everything. This shooting may be tied to another killing just 24 hours earlier. As officers begin to connect the two crimes, a disturbing motive starts to emerge, and before the night is over, the truth will leave two families completely shattered. The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. On the evening of December 3rd, 2022, officers from the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department are dispatched to a home after receiving a frantic 911 call about a 14-year-old boy who has just been shot.
21 arrived.
14. They just get younger and younger, bro. 14 years old.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Who that?
I got a baby right there.
What?
6 to 1.
621.
You'll push them back. We let EMS know we have a black male, approximately 13 years of age, not conscious, not breathing. I believe a gunshot wounded the head.
There's C secure.
And if y'all see, this right in front of her crib, so they might have smoked him right outside his crib, so that had to be like, so that's already giving signs that this was like a setup, or this was like a connected hit, like niggas knew him. You get what I'm saying? Because like, why would somebody just randomly walk up to your porch or walk up to your door and smoke? You know what I mean? Niggas ain't gonna do that. Now, if it was in the middle of the street, then maybe you can say, okay, maybe it was crossfire or something, nigga try to rob. But come on, like, right in front of the porch too? Like, I don't know. He might even have been at his girlfriend's crib.
No, he's dead.
Huh?
He's dead. He's right there on the porch.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's gone.
Gotta watch that.
The victim is later identified as 14-year-old Jacob Ashford, who was pronounced dead at the scene due to multiple gunshot wounds. As his fate is relayed over the radio, the weight of the situation begins to set in.
Okay.
Let EMS know we have a black male, approximately 13 years of age, not conscious, not breathing.
Hey, got a homicide.
I believe a gunshot wounded the head.
Oh.
Back at the scene, more officers are arriving and taking their first look. But for them, this is just another call on an already violent night.
Okay, yeah, he's right here on the porch.
Wait, they already...
The kid's here or the shooter?
Shooter's gone. Kid's down. Kid's gone, he's right here. Kid's right here, he's gone. Got a bullet right there. And
Dang.
I already called everything out.
EMS and everything? Okay, great.
You guys already got a shooting, right?
You've already gotten two.
I'll take it. I'll take this.
No, it's okay.
They already gave it to me on the radio. That's fine.
No, that's all. No, that's all
Are
right.
you guys gonna take it? Well, we're gonna have to go to homicide anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're okay.
With two shootings already behind them, this scene marks their third of the night and their second homicide.
Where's this at? My nigga, where's this at? This gotta be Chicago. I watched too many videos on Chicago to not know this Chicago. If this ain't Chicago, I'll be surprised. I ain't gonna lie. That's only because I watch too many videos. I know how Chicago get, bruh. They just, I don't know. Them niggas crazy out there. They got no chill, bro. Like, all night. They will drill all night long. Like, it don't have no time frames. It's not like, okay, we're gonna drill from 12 p.m. and then we're gonna stop at 8 p.m. You know, let niggas get some sleep, get up for school tomorrow, and then after we get out, we're gonna start back again. No. It's all day, all night, anytime anybody can get it, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
However, they are unprepared for the chaos that is about to erupt.
Hey, what the hell?
What the hell? What the?
My baby? My son! Where the is my son?
She pulled up on the scene mad.
Ma'am, I need to you.
She not trying to hear that.
Ma'am, you gotta get your car out of the street. Move that car, Lord,
Ma'am, do you have a driver's license on you?
my baby.
Ma'am, I can't let you go up there. Ma'am, I need security ID. Ma'am. Ma'am.
What?
Ma'am. I need your information. This is Mom.
My 14-year-old son.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
Sir, don't tell me how to feel. This is my
I'm not
baby.
telling you how to feel. I'm not asking you to come
This is
down.
my
I just
baby.
need to get some information from you.
That's true.
I need your name.
Trina Hicks.
This distraught woman is Jacob's mother, Trina Hicks. Through her screams of grief and fury, she names someone she believes is responsible for her son's death. But before the officer can ask anything more, she storms off.
Oh.
Miss Hicks.
Luzelle. Damn.
Hey, everybody just step back. Everybody step back over here.
Miss Hicks.
Let's step over here. Let's step over here.
Okay, this one. How
I get it, but it's an active investigation, ma'am. And I'm being respectful, but right now, we need to hear your keys.
I told him don't stay over here. He ain't even right like man.
Okay, see, the only thing I noticed is that when she was getting mad, like, I understand she said, like, you can't tell me how to feel. I get that. Like, a mom gonna be mad. You gonna be mad, bro. Like, let's keep it a beat. You know, even if you the dad, you probably gonna be mad. But you talking about you smoking everything, this bitch-ass nigga Luzelle killed my son, I'm smoking everything, da-da-da. Nigga, like, that sound like you just, like, you knew about what was going on type shit, and you damn near, like, was encouraging this shit or something. Like, not you was encouraging it, but, like, what mom talk about, I'm ready to smoke this nigga? What mom says that, yeah? What, other than a mom that's in the hood herself? Other than a mom that, you know what I mean, probably done did some shit herself? That, you know what I mean, that's involved with that game. Come on. I'm low-key putting two and two together. You feel me? My spidey sense is kicking in, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. But it's not. But we gotta let the officers do their work right now.
This unidentified woman is a relative of Jacob's family, and he was visiting her home when everything unfolded.
Okay.
But as the night continues, officers will soon realize that her connection to this incident runs far deeper than it seems.
One of them killed my baby, and I promise you that Lizelle did that. They just said Lizelle did that. It's gonna go down.
Ma'am, I don't.
I know that right now. Ain't no other way around it. They killed my baby. I'm smoking that.
Both women point to one name, Lizelle Davis, as the
Lizelle,
man responsible. But who is he, and what led him here tonight? For now, officers continue to secure the crime scene and try to piece together what really happened on that porch.
Do we know why he decided to shoot this young man?
How?
I'm sorry. My understanding, he was downtown in a car yesterday.
Yeah.
Someone else shot.
Right.
And that was, what was it? Lizelle Davis. What he shot, the guy who shot yesterday.
That was the son got killed yesterday. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh!
What was it? Lizelle Davis. What he shot, the guy who shot yesterday.
That was the son got killed yesterday.
That was he.
Okay. So related. All right.
Witnesses inside the residence suggest that this shooting is connected to another incident from the day before. At this point, officers have few details, but they've gathered that Jacob was allegedly with another teenager during an attempted car theft the day prior. In the process, that teenager was shot and killed.
Oh.
Now, as officers work to piece together the truth, they turn their attention to the scene itself, searching for physical evidence that could tie everything together.
So, okay, we getting some evidence now, you feel me? Because I knew this wasn't just no random shit. Like, I knew nigga not just gonna go to his cousin crib and just get headshotted on the steps for nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Something had to be going down. You know what I mean? And then the mom, the way she talking, she knows something, right? So, Jacob was already a criminal. You know what I mean? Let's put that out there. R.I.P. to you, but you was already a criminal, my guy. You feel me? Which ain't right. He was with his homie. They went stealing cars, right? 14 years old. My nigga, I know you don't even have your driver's license yet. Why you trying to drive so bad? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They got the Uber. They got Uber. I know you probably got some little thotties on your line. I had it too when I was 14. She talking freaky as shit on the phone. You know what I mean? She playing with the, you know what I mean? We ain't gonna say too much. She talking about come over. I know how the little 14-year-olds get. They be hype as shit on the phone, having phone sex and all that dumb shit. She talking about come over. You hype as shit. You feel like you gotta go over there. You know what I mean? You just freaky. You horny. Your hormones going crazy through the roof. You know what I mean? You ready to do anything. I get it to get over there. But that's not no excuse to be stealing cars, gang. So he was with his homie. His homie got smoked. And I guess Luzelle was the father of the homie that got smoked. If I'm correct. And he thought Jacob might have had something to do with that.
I feel like there should be a lot more casings. I only found 2 set of casings and then those 3 rounds.
So a gun probably jammed and he was ejecting?
Yeah.
Investigators soon arrived to take over the case as officers began collecting the most critical pieces of evidence. Spent bullet casings and ejected rounds litter the ground near Jacob's body, along with his phone and a cigar butt. A closer inspection reveals the brutal extent of his injuries, multiple gunshot wounds to his chest, neck, and head.
Damn!
Investigators continue documenting the scene while Jacob's mother is left to relay the news to his father.
One of these killed my baby. They said it was his daddy. Jamal, I'm not playing. I'm not bad.
While officers work the scene, the weight of the violence begins to settle in. But not everyone is...
She just told him straight like that. You know how you call a motherfucker like, you try to butter them up like, you know what I mean? I got some bad news to tell you, da-da-da. You want the bad news or the good news? She just straight up called him, our son dead, Jamal. Get your ass over here. Fuck work. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Jamal, you know what I mean? This shit, you think Jamal ain't got no feelings? You could at least soften the nigga up or something before.
Is focused on the killing. Among the responding officers, quiet conversations begin to stir. Speculation, theories, and offhand remarks fill the air as they try to make sense of what just happened.
But then that's the man that was shot. There's too many moving parts to this.
I'm actually surprised a bigger crowd hasn't formed yet.
The mom act like she don't care. If that's my son, I'd be trying to run across the tape.
Dude, I had the exact same thought. I'm very surprised. She had jumper cable a minute ago. I'm more concerned about dead car battery than her son. It's very strange.
I was just saying.
Because she knew something. She already knew.
She acting a fool. She said ain't nobody got control over the kids, but she told her son to stop coming over here. So who sound like they don't have control over their kids?
Right.
If you told your son not to keep coming over here,
but he keep coming over here.
And now he dead.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you see the body?
Yeah, I saw the body.
Damn, I was trying to hide it from you.
I know you were, but I was nosy. But now I'm sad.
Yeah, that's like, gonna stick with you.
Although Jacob was pronounced dead at the scene, emergency medical services still responded to assess the situation.
This shit seemed like some high school drama reality show, like niggas gossiping, and the mom, she like, it looked, what I noticed from the mom, I'm gonna keep it a bean. It looked like she was spazzing out, but it didn't look like totally real. And the reason I didn't think it looked totally real and believe it is because she wasn't crying. Like, it just sounded like she was screaming. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's why I think she knew something. Well, we already knew. She said Luzelle. But I just knew she knew what was going on. Like, she knew this was going to happen or something type shit. She already know what the son did. She know what he was fucking doing, my nigga. You get what I'm saying?
As they stood with officers, they couldn't help but recall something they had witnessed on the way. Something that, in hindsight, was a clear sign of the situation waiting for them.
Has mom been notified?
Yeah. She knew before we got here. She rode up a minute after we did.
She was flying in front of us.
Yeah, I know. And then she tried to run around. We're trying to get her car moved.
You got that? Yeah. Why?
I heard you. Yeah. As soon as we rolled up, mom rolled up, so I was trying to deal with her.
Oh, okay. So we were coming from an accident on National Bridge in Taylor, and so we're flying. We turn on the Union. We're flying down the Union doing 60, and mom's in the oncoming lane doing 90 past us. Yeah, and I'm like, that's gotta be. He's like, that's gotta be someone's parent.
Yeah.
And sure, came swerving in there. I was like, It is.
Well, we came up thinking it was gonna be the shooter gun, so we're all about to go guns out on her. Well, she rolls up, starts, and she jumps out.
You almost smoked her mom?
I know, his mom. I
get it once we found out who she was, but we didn't know any shooter info at the time.
Back near the barricade, an officer approaches the unidentified woman once more, pressing her for the details she claimed to know, unaware that her next words will reveal a chilling motive.
If y'all look a man name up in the system, he'll pull up Lizelle Davis. He look like a crackhead.
Okay. How old is he?
30, 33, 34, like that.
And what's the I mean, is there a beef or what? Like
his son got killed. We just got word that his son is dead. That my nephew is dead.
Lavelle's son?
Yes.
Okay.
So I guess he got mad because he was with him. That Jacob was with him. So I guess he asked Jacob what was going on. So he need to get arrested in his daddy who he in the car with. Why would you pull up and let this man kill his baby and you pull off?
Okay.
Both of them need to go to jail.
The teenager Jacob was with the night before turns out to be Lamarian Davis. The two were friends and were allegedly together that evening, attempting to steal a car.
They were like Kia boys going around doing stuff.
But their plan took a deadly turn when the person inside was armed and opened fire, killing Lamarian. Now witness statements suggest that this was more than just a coincidence. They speculate that this was an act of revenge, one carried out by Lamarian's father, Lizelle Davis Jr., who believed Jacob played a role in his son's death. And now, just one day later, Jacob is the one lying lifeless on a porch.
You 33 years old smoking a 14-year-old gang. You 33. Sit back and realize that. Grown-ass man, you damn near triple this guy age. And you just smoked him. Took his life. He ain't even lived half of what you lived before. All because your son was making dumb decisions? Gang! Your son was stealing cars! I'm gonna be honest. I'm not finna sugarcoat shit. Your son was dumb as shit. Okay, let me not say that. R.I.P. to cuz. But he was making dumb decisions. Let's not act like he wasn't, bro. You know what I mean? If your son was a sweet, holy kid, praise God every Sunday, never did anything wrong, and he was with his friends, and he just died randomly, maybe you could suspect some shit, bro. But your son was doing dumb shit. And I always say this, bro. Stealing, robbing, trying to rob niggas and steal their stuff is the dumbest thing you could ever do. You might as well scam at that point. Shit, you more safe doing that, bro. Trying to rob niggas and steal from them and steal their cars and break in homes and do that. It's the dumbest game you could play because you don't know how they're going to react. You don't know how they're going to react, bro. Like, you never know. So, like, I don't get it, bro. And then I just made a video of an old head getting back for his son after the police smoked his son. He went and killed the cop. Why does these old heads keep trying to get back, bro? Y'all already old as shit, bro. I get it. It hurts. You lost your son, but you got to make a better... Think about it. If your son is in heaven, would he be like, yeah, Dad, go get back for me, Dad. I didn't die, but I want you to spend the rest of your life in prison. Go get back for me. Like, come on, bro.
Anybody got demographics yet?
Come on.
On who? On the patient, on the deceased.
Nope. Mom doesn't want to talk to us.
That's that dumb...
I got her info, but that was a struggle. She might respond better to you. I'll go over there with you so she doesn't hit you or anything.
I'm good.
Oh, my body cam's dying. Son of a...
That kid got smoked.
It's gang related. They know who the shooter was.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, we already put out the description. They'll get him. Maybe not. Who cares?
As the evening unfolds, a clearer...
Hey, these cops, it's either two things. Either these cops get a lot of homicide cases, like every day, multiple times a day, they see this shit nonstop, or they just don't take their job seriously. These niggas do not care. I told y'all they been gossiping, they been making jokes about it. Did you see the body? His way his head was smushed. All type. Them niggas making jokes. They talking about, hey, they'll catch him or not. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Yeah, I'm going home. Like, hey, shit, you better hope your boss don't see this or something. Or maybe he don't care too.
Her picture begins to emerge. On the night in question, 3 witnesses were present, 1 adult and 2 unnamed juveniles. The adult stated that she was visiting her daughter's home, where Jacob had been staying, when she saw Lizelle arrive in a gold or silver SUV. She recalled watching as he spoke briefly with Jacob before drawing a handgun and firing multiple shots at point-blank range.
Damn.
Moments later, he retreated to his vehicle and fled the scene.
Damn.
With growing evidence against them, investigators officially named Lizelle Davis Jr. as their primary suspect.
There was no way out of that.
On January 27th, 2023, officers tracked him down, and after a brief foot chase, he was taken into custody. According to Lizelle, he received a phone call that his son had been killed and went to where Jacob was staying to find out what happened. They stepped outside for a conversation when two unidentified men suddenly emerged from a field and opened fire on the porch. Panicked, he fled westward as more shots rang out. Upon spotting a police car, he hid, claiming he feared law enforcement due to his prior record. Despite his claims, investigators remained unconvinced. The evidence, coupled with witness testimony, painted a far different picture. According to court records, Lizelle Davis Jr. was charged with second-degree murder, armed criminal action, and unlawful possession of a firearm in the fatal shooting of 14-year-old Jacob Ashford. Initially pleading not guilty, he later accepted a plea deal in August 2024, admitting to second-degree murder and armed criminal action. In exchange, prosecutors dismissed the firearm charge. He was sentenced to 20 years, 17 for murder and 3 for armed criminal action, served consecutively. As officers reflected on the case, they had a few final words on the violence that led to this moment.
I guess in the shooter's eyes, this was eye for an eye sort of thing, but I mean, you're still talking about a grown man shooting a 13. It's so crazy to me.
It's a vicious cycle, brother.
Like, that's what I said, bro. It's okay, right. A 14-year-old smoking another 14-year-old for get back is not right at all. But I get it more in that sense because them 14-year-olds, bro, them niggas don't think right, bro. They don't know how to make good decisions, bro. They ain't never been through nothing, so that pain they feeling, they just like going crazy. And then they so influenced by social media and the world and talking about get back for this and slide for this and da-da-da. And they seen rappers do it and blah, blah, blah. They just pressured and they homies talking about, yo, that bitch, that nigga, we got to go do this to him. And they like, oh, shit, should I do it? Okay, maybe I should do it. Okay. And then I'm going to get more clout for it. And then niggas won't try to bid on me and laugh at me because my homie died because I just smoked him so I could do that. But a 33-year-old, bro, you 33. And you still think like that. And that's how 90% of like the cycle, like the trap of him smoking him and him smoking him and him get back. That's how it happens, bro. A nigga, he'll grow up. He'll be cool. He'll have a regular life. He'll grow up. Elementary school, cool. You know what I'm saying? Probably got into a couple fights, but he cool. Middle school, he might get through that too, maybe. Then high school come. He hang with the wrong crowd. One of them gets smoked. Now, this been his man's, though. This been his man's for years. 5, 6, 7 years. So they got a close bond. He gets smoked. He can't bear that pain. That pain that's hitting on him that his homie just got smoked. And then he know the niggas that did it. It's not like they randoms from a different country. No, he know them. They go to the school right down the street. They live right down the street. He can't bear that pain. And then that's when he go ahead, you feel me? Grab his shit, you know what I'm saying? Tell his homies come on, and they go do what they do. You know what I'm saying? That's how the cycle continues. And then one day he dies. And then his homie that he told come on to do it, now he mad. Now he going to do it. It's a bunch of bullshit, right? Well, all I'm saying, bro, you too old to be thinking like that, bro, at all. Nobody should be thinking like that, but especially not an old head, bro. Come on, man. It's a crazy situation. Hey, Lizelle, bro, you're cooked. You ain't cat. Hey, that's the end of this video, though. Tell me how y'all feel about it down below in the comments. If you enjoy, go ahead and leave a like. Go ahead to the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and we're going to catch y'all in the next one.